a lot of our viewers feel trapped in their current operating model. So what advice, and we'll go to you first, Ruth, what advice do you have for cutting through that organizational red tape to get a company to take a more agile approach to portfolio planning? What would you say?
So just a caveat, we've got quite a short path to our senior leadership team here in Office Depot, so I feel quite lucky to have that. But I think increased visibility, transparency, using core reporting, but not just visibility on delivery, but on process. I think if the core leadership, the core stakeholders feel as if they are part of the journey and part of owning some chunk of that process, then the red tape seems to just disband miraculously without actually having to do a great deal. I think another core point is the financial process. All roads lead to the finance process. Let's be honest. So another step that we took very early on was engaging with our core finance stakeholders, understanding their financial processes and how that process can flow into our process rather than butt up against or, cause friction against. It had to be really fluid. And once they saw how we were trying to take that collaborative approach, we got really quick buy-in. And obviously, because of that being one of the key elements for progression in any portfolio delivery, things started to then fall into place a lot quicker. I think expectation management as well is core. A lot of this is engagement. A lot of this is collaboration. People have to understand what you want to do, but the value of doing so and why. I think that's core. Expectation management as well, adopting the mindset change. So if we're going to an agile portfolio management delivery, that isn't just from the portfolio, that feeds down into program, into project, into product. There's a mind shift across the entirety. It's not just one channel. And again, as we've said before, just managing expectation. The end product is not going to be received as they initially thought in a traditional way. The end product changes, and it changes almost to end value, and that's iterative. And it's just allowing their minds to move into that cycle mode as opposed to the lateral flow of the traditional delivery method.
Excellent advice. Mike, what would you add?
I would definitely echo Ruth's reference to needing to appeal to the finance team because they are the core of understanding the value. And I think while you can be excited about the product or the service that you're delivering, it's important to know that essentially for the business to remain healthy, the financials are critical. And so if you, again, perceive the value of your business in the way that, understand how to best represent it, and then you point out to the finance team, look, the way we're trying to approach this is going to maximize our profitability because we're taking on the right kind of business. We're going in a direction that supports the real needs of the market, which is really responding to the needs of the market. That is going to be a compelling argument to them. And then once they're backing you, certainly most people at the top level are coming from a strong financial background and will be big advocates. And you have to have the top-down support. Otherwise, you're just spinning your wheels.